Hello traders, welcome to our new update. I should be off today because today is my birthday, as one client mentioned in the chat room, but the price action is very interesting, so I definitely want to track markets as well. We have seen a very nice fall on euro dollar. Market actually made a pullback beneath the levels that were seen ahead of Fed decision on Thursday. So actually all of those bulls were too early. We have been on a track with the wave count. I highlighted and posted several charts to our members that we are still expecting a bearish turn, and this turning point on euro dollar came out from very interesting resistance levels. And since market closed bearish on Friday, I think that we could see much lower levels ahead, okay, at least for the next 48 hours. So firstly, before we go to the euro dollar, I will take a look on this dollar index chart, okay. So actually this is just an empty chart, no wave counts here, but if you are skilled with Elliott wave technique, then definitely you can recognize the pattern here very fast. Okay, so what I see on the chart is a 5-wave move in progress. This can be labeled as a wave 1, wave 2, then you got a very sharp move to the upside. Usually that represents wave 3 because wave 3 will be extended and the longest wave in a very short period of time. So that's wave 3, and a sideways price move against the previous extended move is corrective if the move is slow. Okay, so if the move is slow, choppy, if we haven't seen any clear direction in weeks, months, maybe even years, it depends which time frame are you tracking, then this is your corrective move. Okay, so I label this as a wave 4 because, as you can see here, market is forming an overlapping price action, and what would you expect to the upside is of course obviously a wave 5. So that's a very simple pattern that suggests to me that dollar will continue to rally, which means that in other case, on other markets like euro dollar, you will be seeing move to the downside. So before we go to the euro dollar, I want to look on this 4-hour chart. On dollar index is actually a very clear pattern here. What I see here is a potential head and shoulders pattern. You can see here a labeled left shoulder, then you have a head and a nice reversal to the upside in 5 waves, and now you have a right shoulder. So if you will combine head and shoulders pattern, very old school stuff, with Elliott waves, then you can actually come out with one direction. It's bullish. Okay, so I'm looking for more gains ahead on dollar index. Also notice that we have seen a very nice retracement to 61.8% compared to previous 5-wave rise. That's perfect level for a bounce. Okay, and the bounce was impulsive in the lower time frames. So I will be expecting definitely more upside on dollar index, which suggests more downside on euro dollar. So here is my euro dollar chart. Actually, we can firstly take a look on a daily. What I see here is a 3-wave recovery at level to triangle, a running triangle here in wave B position. So I will be expecting now lower levels ahead because this decline has unfolded in impulsive fashion through this lower trend line, which is now turning into a resistance in this wave 2. Okay, I posted this chart and this trend line and marked it as a resistance several times last week on Twitter. Okay, so make sure to follow me on Twitter. Here we have this 4-hour chart, also very clear pattern, waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside and a corrective recovery to the upside. Notice that wave C was made by five subwaves here. I will show this on lower time frame. And this 5-wave rally actually found a resistance at this upper trend line, parallel trend line of this corrective channel. And since this move down is very sharp and aggressive, I think that we will see more weakness ahead. Here's actually my chart from Friday. Is still not updated. Okay, I was looking for a wave 5 to the upside into this resistance zone, and we have seen a nice decline from that region. So I will update the count now. It looks like that wave 5 is in place. Obviously, I will delete this Fibo. I will go now to the 30-minute chart. What I see here is possibly to count 5 waves to the downside. I will label this as wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this could be already end of a corrective movement, but because it's still 10 a.m. GMT, I think that this corrective wave 2 could go a little bit more complex. Also notice that wave 4 is much higher. Okay, so what I think will happen is that market could retrace a little bit higher. Okay, move this validation levels marks. So I'm looking for this region to be tested. Definitely, always when you're tracking or when you identify end of a 5-wave movement, you would expect that correction of a higher degree will retrace back into the region of a former wave 4. And in our case, that comes in above 11350 figure to 11380. Also in that region we have 50 and 61.8% retracements, so definitely I would love to see these levels tested before market will continue to the downside. So I think that this wave 2, okay, wave 2 is still unfolding. 3, 4, 5 yet to come. So maybe we will see kind of an irregular correction here, or wave B is now near completion. In either case, I think that we could see move to the upside for wave C and then move to the downside, as I said, from these levels. Also, when I'm tracking wave 2, I would love to see 38.2% tested, minimum 38.2% compared to wave 1 before I can look for completion of wave 2. At the moment, you can see that this spike from this morning at 113.30 haven't been tested yet, so definitely I assume that wave B is still underway. Okay, so I'm interested to look for shorts from a little bit higher levels, so I will be patient. If market will continue straight down from here, then obviously I will have to look for some new opportunity. Okay, maybe on some other markets, because I'm expecting dollar bulls not only against the euro but definitely against some other currencies as well. So traders, that's it from me for now with this free video. If you're interested in more analysis, make sure to check our website. We have special offer till the end of the month. €1 for €1 trial, you get 30 days of our subscription. Okay, traders, have a good day, and I will catch you with new updates on Twitter and for members on our website, of course. Have a good day. Bye.